Hello everyone, I am Catechus Gaming, and today we will be continuing the guided walkthrough for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last episode, we dived into a cavern of ice and pain for a new pair of shoes and tunic. This episode, we're going to ignore the story for a lengthy trading quest, mainly because I really don't like the water temple. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Also, note, due to some recording issues I've been having since Lord Jabu Jabu's belly, I've switched over to the N64 version, so that's why some things are going to look slightly different. So I've gone through the trouble of catching my link up with the GameCube version I've been using, so everything should be good. Look at that character card, filling up quick. Alright, as is tradition, we're starting in the Temple of Time. Now, this trading quest is to get a new sword, a nice two-hander instead of this one-handed Master Sword. First thing we're going to want to do is see the bad version of this sword, so I'm going to head over to the Goron village and buy it for $200 of hard-earned money that we're going to throw down the trash. Yeah, we're not wearing the right threads right now because Link looks just so fly in his blue tunic here. We're gonna ignore it. I mean, we got 2 minutes to make it to Goron Village. We'd have to screw up pretty bad not to make that time frame. So if we head through this little cavern here, we can enter through the back door. That way we don't have to climb Death Mountain or all that jazz. Alright, now we're in the lowest level of Goron City. We want to get to the upper tier area. Just gotta climb these lovely, confusing stairs. Could you imagine how much time it would take a Goron to get just from Darunia's chamber all the way up to the main entrance? Like, what if an ice cream truck stopped by or something? I don't know. Okay, if we take this long cavern here, which we had to bomb numerous walls to get to, remember the big chunky Goron in the back here? He said he'd have something cool in like 5-6 years. Well, it's been 7. Give me my cool stuff. I just completed a small weapon, brother. How about it? How about buying this knife? Knife for 200 rupees. Oh yeah! I love this as a knife. What does he do, chop veggies with this? Yeah, this is the Giant's Knife. Just like Kokiri and the Master Sword, it'll appear on the screen. And look at that. Look at that. Two-handed. Trading quest done. Don't need anything else. Well, that's not exactly true. So this sword has a very big problem, as mainly because it's just weak and inferior. If you swing it enough, and hit something, that breaks something, what happened to my sword? I mean, we can still use it as its broken form, we just have no reach whatsoever. And we can't even do any sword magic. So, that sucks. We're gonna have to fix that. Hence, the trading quest. So what we're going to want to do is head down to Kakariko Village. And I'm not really sure of the best way to do that, so we're going to suffer down Death Mountain Trail. Just gotta be mindful of the boulders that now plague Death Mountain Trail. And the red Tektites. Hopefully we get to keep our full health, but I hear a boulder behind us. Come on. Link, run. Run like you're Indiana Jones. There we are. And now that we're at the lower level, enter the Tektites. Don't worry, we can outrun them easily enough. Alright, now before we enter, I am going to pop it to daytime. Always beneficial. Yeah, leave me alone! Alright, now to start this trading quest, we're actually going to want to head over to the Cucco lady, where we got our second bottle. We don't have to find any Cuccos for her, thank God, but we do have to help her out with her little pocket Cucco problems. Alright, talk to me, lady. Oh, I bred a new type of miniature Cucco. I call it the pocket Cucco. I don't even get goosebumps from this baby. Cuccos are very good at getting lazy, late risers out of bed. Oh, crap. Please don't get me out of bed. Haven't you heard them before? It makes them very happy to crow. Cucco! Especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. Please don't bring that to my house. However, my Cucco is not entirely happy right now. Sad face. You look like you're good at handling Cuccos. Here, take this egg. After the Cucco hatches, bring it back to me after a while and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you give it a try? Yeah, sure. Apparently good with animals. Well, there we go. We got the first trade quest item, the pocket egg. And just like previous trade quest items, they appear in the bottom right of our inventory. So I'm going to pop that up there so we know where we're at. Now, there's nothing we can do with it now. We have to wait for it to hatch. And instead of playing the Sun Song in the town, which will just take us back to the Death Mountain entrance, once it hatches, we're going to want to go inside this building here at the base of the Death Mountain stairs. So I'm just going to pop in here, and you can hear a heavy sleeper in the background. So if we play the Sun Song a couple times, we can hatch this egg. Alright, just once more. We have to wait until the next sunrise. Luckily, Cuccos hatch very quickly. There we go. Wait, hold on. What is this? That text says a chicken hatched. I was given a Cucco egg. How did a chicken come out of it? Link has questions. Look at that determination. But oh well. At the opposite side of this room, we can find our good old buddy Talon and ruin his dreams once more. So get up real close to his face there and use your Cucco. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? No. Don't you have to ranch to go back to? I freed it for you. Oh, did you save Malin? Gee willikers, thanks. I'm heading back to the ranch then. Yeehaw! Yeah, don't move on my account. Well, there we go. That's phase 1. Hatch the Cucco, then use it to wake the laziest person in this game world. Oops, going the wrong way. Now that we've done that, we just gotta head back to little old lady here and give her her Cucco. Hey, I did your thing. Oh, your Cucco looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. Oh, he did. You're a good Cucco keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable Cucco if you're interested. Its name is Cojiro, and it used to be my brother's Cucco. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Cojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Cojiro? Yeah, sure. Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Cucco here. Kind of reminds me of Stardew Valley when you can get blue chickens with Shane. Oh well. Now that we have Cojiro, we're on to phase 2. And for this, we're going to want to head back to the Lost Woods. But I'm going to make a little side trek for a heart piece that we can get. Last episode, we got both the gold scale and the iron boot, so we can get another heart piece with those out in Hyrule Field. Oh, Epona, you waited for me. Best horse ever. Okay, so now that we're on Epona, we're going to want to head to the west of the Hyrule Castle gate entrance here. Not this alcove, but the one just on the other side of this rocky area, kind of where the bunny hood runner guy starts as Kid Link. Now over here, there's going to be a tree that we can drop a bomb on, and I'm kind of need to remember, is it this tree? I think it's this tree. Let's try this tree. bombs, though, first. Alright, let's see if you're the one. Jackpot. I remembered correctly. So, when ready, hop into this secret grotto. And yeah, there's a little jerkwad Tektite there. Now, you can kill it, dive down, and grab it, but a much easier way to get this heart piece is just put your iron boots on. And just go for his sink. I'm not very good at directing Link when he's diving anyway, so this is much easier. Really don't like this boot mechanic for taking on and off the shoes. There we go. Heart piece number 30. Alright, now that we have that, we can grab our Epona and head all the way to the Lost Woods. You'd think Epona would just be able to autopilot her way at this point, as many times as we go to the Lost Woods. You could use the teleport song to get there, but I'm going to refrain for the most part from using them. There are some timed segments of this where we have to get to a destination rather quickly within a couple minutes, and we can't use the teleport songs or the item just rots in our inventory or disappears, so we can't do that. We're literally going to have to hoof it for all of this. There we are, Kikori Forest. Gotta pop up douchebag Mido's house. All these ramps. We know the drill at this point. Come on, guys. Now, when we turn in Cojiro here for the next part of the trading quest, we will get our first timed one. So now that we're in the Lost Woods, and apparently Kojiro's crowing, we're going to want to head left. This is where we played Saria's song and sold the skull mask to the Skull Kid as a kid. But there's this creepy looking guy here. Give him his Cucco?
Cojiro? Why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means you must be a nice guy. Must be, you must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will, disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry.
Yep. Yeah, I can do that. So, next step is the odd mushroom, and he's not joking. We have a very small amount of time to get from here to the potion shop, but the secret hidden potion shop in Kakariko Village. But if you're lucky and planted the magic bean, if we continue on, we can ride it and get a nice little shortcut here and jump off on the bridge. Save some seconds. Otherwise, there's plenty of time. You can run back through Kikori Village and get here just the same. But you will have to have Epona. There's no getting around her running you all the way back there. But again, plenty of time if you have Epona. Nothing to really worry about. I mean, we're already there in under a minute. Too bad we can't ride her into town. That would save a lot of time. Now, one thing I will mention, it is nighttime. We will need it to be daytime, but I like to play the sun song just as I enter town. If you try to play the sun song any further, remember, it will warp you back to where you entered Kakariko Village. So the potion shop is located up here towards the Death Mountain trail entrance, but that's not exactly the potion shop we're looking for. But we do have to enter it, because why wouldn't we? So hop on in here. But if we go to the left, there's a backdoor exit. Now, this is where we had to go with the Cucco hunt as a kid. But if we leap over the side and enter this red building, this is the secret second potion shop. Now, I'm pretty sure we have to talk to this lady first.
Oh, sniff, sniff, sniff. What a mysterious smell. You must have something.
Yep, now present her the mushroom. And she strokes her mini tiger?
Oh, that bum. He had to go into the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. And apparently you brew medicine in the dark? I'm not judging, just questioning.
Oh, if you see that fool, give this to him. It's the strongest medicine I've ever produced. However, this medicine will not work on a monster.
Well, that's just, mired in foreshadowing. Alright, we got the odd potion.
They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true.
Alright. Yeah, have fun with your cat. I'm gonna head back now. Now, a nice easy way to exit this area is literally just hop the fence. You don't have to go back through the potion shop. But we do have to make our way all the way back to the Lost Woods to see that guy again and give him his medicine. So with that, I will kind of fade to black and meet you there. No, don't talk to a sign, Link. Come on. Alright, now we're back in the Lost Woods at the entrance. And remember, he's just to the left here. And why do I see a fairy? Little girl? What happened to the guy? I got his thing. Here, maybe you want it. Hey, you want this?
Oh, that guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody Staffos. So, he's not here anymore. Only a saw is left. Hee hee. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. Yeah, you're creepy.
But what about Cojiro? These are the questions. So, turning in the medicine to the little girl gets us the creepy guy's saw. For some reason, the Poacher's saw? I don't know. That's a weird name. Somebody please explain that one to me.
Hehehe. Are you gonna be too? Hehehe.
Yeah, let's get away from this creepy little girl. So, which makes you think, all the Staffos we killed were just apparently, people who got lost in the Lost Woods. And all the Skull Kids are Kokiri that get lost in the Lost Woods. That woods is a pretty dangerous place. Holy cow. Anyway, I digress. Enough. Anyway, enough chip-jab. So, the Poacher saw, the next step, we're going to want to head all the way out to Gerudo Valley. Because for some reason, that's where the guy who wants the saw is located. Ah, what a lovely sunset. So it's been a while since we've been to Gerudo Valley, but its exit is located north of the Lake Hyla exit and behind Lon Lon Ranch. Yeah, come on. Yeah, she jumped it. Pona has this nasty habit of not actually jumping the fences on me, and it is really frustrating. Now, for Gerudo Valley, you're definitely going to want to ride Epona into the valley at this point. We don't have the long shot, so we have to use her. Which is good, because to get the long shot, we have to do the water temple, and I really don't want to do it. Alright, now that we're in here, we're going to want to cross the bridge and then get a good gallop started. Or not. Thanks, Epona. Yeah, don't just nope me here. Alright, we're going to back her up. Beep, beep, beep. Making truck noises. We're going to try again. There we go. About time, Epona. And this is the guy. This, chunky guy. Oh, I did not want to talk to you. This chunky guy in tiger pants. High fashion. Hey, you want this guy?
Hey, that saw is mine. But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Goron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw?
Yeah, what are you gonna give me?
Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry, but I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway.
He just gave me his garbage for his saw. Dang it. But on the plus side, the item here is actually what we want. It's the hilt, as it were, of the Biggoron Sword. But the next step of this trading sequence is going to be all the way at the very peak of Death Mountain Trail. And that's a long run, so I'm going to teleport to the Death Mountain Crater. Mainly because nothing can spoil, so let's warp. Alright, now that we're here, we're going to want to cross the bridge like we're going to Goron City, but then we're going to want to go past it. And I'm going to need a hook shot. No, not bomb shoes. No, nobody ever wants bomb shoes. They were a neat idea for like 5 minutes. Alright, now if we go left from the Goron City entrance, past the Great Fairy entrance, and eat ourselves over that ledge, this ladder here will take us up to the top of the crater. Now, if that jump was blocked by a boulder, you're going to have to use your Megaton Hammer to clear it. I can't remember if I did that earlier or not. But the exit just to our right will take us to the very top of the Death Mountain Trail, where we're going to meet a new friend. Yeah, an even bigger Goron. Jeez, could you imagine how many rocks this guy's going to eat? And apparently he's got something wrong with his face. But we're going to ignore his pain and try to give him the sword.
That broken knife is surely my work, brother. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. Oh no. There are fine eyedrops in Zora's domain, brother. You will find them if you go see King Zora. Please go get the eyedrops.
Yeah, guess I have to. Oh my god, we get a literal prescription. I love it. Oh, goodness. Now, yep, King Zora is the next destination, but on our way down Death Mountain Trail, yeah, I'm just gonna yeet my way down. There are 2 Skulltulas we can get, but we will need it to be nighttime. Alright. Now, behind the first rock, no, don't use the prescription. Behind the first rock, leaving the big Goron there. There we go. Is our first Skulltula. Lucky number 70. Holy crap, that Goron can moan. All of Hyrule is the neighbor of this Goron, and they are all annoyed. Criminy. Alright. We're going to want to hop down and head back towards Goron Village, but hang a left to where the bomb flower we used to open Dodongo's Cavern was. Just to the right here is another boulder, which hides another Skulltula. Lucky 71. Alright. Now I'm just going to continue eating myself off of things. Gotta get there fast. Honestly, I just can't stand the sound of that Goron suffering. Not because he's striking a chord with my human emotions, it's just really annoying for a sound. Alright, now that we're out of that, and we've both suffered together, I will see you all at the entrance to Zora's Domain. Oh yeah, so one thing that's very important, make sure Epona is outside of the entrance to Zora's River, preferably facing Lake Hylia for the next part. This is where the very annoying time deliveries occur. Alright, now for real, see you back in Zora's Domain. Alright, back in Zora's Domain. Now, this is kind of why we had to wait until we had the Iron Boots and freed King Zora and all that jazz, because he's the next step. Just gotta run all the way up to the top and hope he's not refrozen as a fish popsicle. Hey bud, how you doing? Read this prescription, because I didn't know you were a doctor.
Oh, yes, well, this, harumpum, eyedrops. You might say that we have them, you might say that we don't. Har, 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 har. We do have the ingredients, yes. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lakeside laboratory, he can make the eye drops for you. Har, 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 har. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil?
I sure as heck hope so. Yeah, the eyeball frog. So here's my question. It's a frog, right? And it's gonna spoil. Is this eyeball frog dead? Because if it is, it's literally looking at me at times. I don't like that. So, yeah, this is the start of the very annoying delivery items. We have to go to Lakeside Laboratory, and then from there, we're going to have to go all the way back to the Chunky Goron on top of Death Mountain Trail. And these are where people tend to fail. So we're just going to grab that and make a mad dash out. Yeah, now we have 3 minutes to get to Lake Hylia without teleporting. Honestly, it is plenty of time, but there is very little room for errors. And if you want to speed up your land travel, just pretend you're listening to Limp Bizkit and have Link keep rolling, rolling, rolling. But out here in Zora's River, you're going to want to just quick parkour down, make it through the water. At the first fork to the lower areas, you're going to want to take the left path because it's more direct. Kind of too bad we can't swim through this. There we go, left path. Let's keep on trucking. Now, do you have to roll and gain all that speed? No, you really don't. I just like being dramatic. There we go, we can swim, gain a little speed on the exit here. Alright, now that we're outside, this is why we wanted to park Epona where we did, facing Lake Hylia. So, come on, Link, climb on the horse. No, no, oh, god dang it. This is frustrating. Okay, now go. I don't know why, but in the 64 version, sometimes they don't like to start a gallop. I don't know. Well, we have plenty of time. Now, for this, you're definitely going to want to ride Epona right into Lake Hylia, so we're going to have to jump fences. So make sure you don't have all the carrots spent by the time you get there. Getting close here to the entrance. There we go. Now we got to start gaining speed here. Yeah! Oh, 10 out of 10 jumps there. Hooray. Yep, I would say the mushroom part is definitely the easiest timed one. This is the middle ground difficulty timed one. The next one is definitely the hard one. So we're going to take a little extra time to park Epona facing outside of Lake Hylia and head on into the Lakeside Lab. Or Science Shack, as I love to call it. And the old man here, give him the eyeball frog.
Oh, wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's Domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zor. Wait, what? What? Hold on. I can't eat these. These are, for making Biggoron Eyedrops. I love that he stopped being happy, too, when he came to the realization he can't eat them. He stopped moving. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. That was such a nice little, like, just the sheer disappointment left his body and he stopped moving, didn't know what to do. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last very long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young. You can do it. Yeah, so he's not kidding. We're gonna have, if I remember right, 4 minutes to get all the way to the top. Again, it's doable. Very little room for error. So we're just gonna book it out of here. Come on, Epona. Don't pull any crap with me this time. There we go. Good. Oh, look. 3 bombs I don't care to have. Again, save your carrots, because we're going to have to jump some fences to get out of here. Come on. Yeah, no bug. Fantastic. Now we just got to make it all the way to Kakariko Village. I'm going to take this north route. I don't think either north or south direction matters. I just like the north side. Now, be very careful at the bridge over the small creek outside of Kakariko Village. Very frequently, I've had Epona, when she comes in at high speeds, get caught up and refuse to go over it. Something with the incline. So don't come in hot at that bridge immediately. So yeah, we're gonna let off the gas a little bit here. There we go, no problems. Now this is the last trading sequence, so feel free to just leave her pointing wherever. And head on in, Limp Bizkit style. Or actually, you know what? My Link is blue. We're going Sanic. We're going full Sanic and just rolling our way up. Hedgehog style. Anyway, enough stupid banter. Let's head up the staircases here. Get to Death Mountain Trail. I mean, 2 minutes, say 15 seconds by the time we start. Yeah, it's not bad. We're making good time. Now, you can run all the way up, but remember, we do have a magic bean planted outside of Dodongo Cavern. That will help us in this scenario. We're gonna run up here, quick jump on this plant. Now, this will just take a bunch of stuff out of our path here that we don't have to do. Jump off up here. And just like that, we're already at the part where the eruptions would occur as a kid. Huge time saver. Now, I will point out on the wall that we're going to climb in a little bit, there are wall Skulltulas hanging on it, or whatever the heck their names are. So make sure to grab your bow. And hopefully you're a good shot, because we don't have much time here. Hits 2 down. Red Tektite making our life miserable. Now it's the 3rd one, way up there. Let's check our aim. Oh, pro shot right there. Now it's safe to climb. And yeah, I did rush it, but we have plenty of time. There was pretty much no errors there. Alright. Oh, good. 50 seconds when we get up here. That's pretty good. Let me know in the comments what your times are. Because this is the hard one. But yeah, just give him the Eyedrops. Really? You brought the Eyedrops, brother? I'm so relieved. Oh yeah. I'm gonna use them right now. That is the loudest Eyedrop usage ever. Wow. It's even red text. That's how loud he yelled. This is stimulating. Oh yeah, it's working great, brother. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent. So I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait, just wait patiently, brother.
Yeah, we got a big Goron sword claim check that looks like it's literally carved out of stone. We went from a paper prescription to a stone tablet. Awesome. But with that, we're going to want to use the Sun Song and fast forward through time a little bit for 3 days, so use the song 6 times. And while that's happening, I have quite the odd observation to point out. When we were doing the timed runs for the perishable items in this mini quest here, we used the Sun Song to change night and day, but that did not change the timer on the clock. So for some reason, the mushroom spoiling and the day-night cycle changing are different from each other. Figure that one out. Alright, so that's 4, I think. I don't know. We're just gonna do it one more day here. Hopefully this will be enough. I don't know. Also, he hasn't moved an inch. He's just been staring off into the void over there. So whatever's over there. This entire, 3 days. So hopefully it's done. Hey, I got this thing you wanted.
That sword is my finest work, brother.
I guess he's done. There we are. The Biggoron Sword. Forged by a master smith and won't break. Yeah, that's a bit of a jab at the other knife guy. But now this one will permanently be in our inventory here. Now it doesn't, if we put it away, Link, the sword on Link's back and sheath don't actually look any different from the Master Sword, which is true for the N64 and the GameCube version, but on the 3DS remaster, they actually fixed that so it looks different on his back while sheathed, which is kind of a cool touch. But this is the sword. We have a much longer reach when we try to stab things. Oh yeah, still got the floor stab. Got her jump slash. But Link looks pretty awesome when he tries to use his magic sword attack here. Look at that stance. Oh yeah. Pretty cool. Leap our way down in victory and cry a little. But there we are. And that, I think, is where we're going to call it quits this episode. This has been part 16 of our Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time guided walkthrough, where we got a big Goron sword through a ridiculous trading quest. Stay tuned for the next episode as we painfully take on the Water Temple. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.